Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So it is Monday and I'm coming on guys because I'm going to be sticking a meatloaf in the oven. So I'm going to make a meatloaf. I'm not going to make the big meatloaves that I used to make because Darren's not here. Darren would eat it, Jenny and me and Bill. So it's really only one less person. But I'm also, of course, yawning. I'm also going to make tacos today too for Jen. So I'm not going to make as big as a meatloaf. So anyway, so let me get started and get this mixed up. So what I have here is a big package of 2080. I'm going to do half of this. I'm not going to do... Yeah. I'm going to mix it in here because I have a few of these, so mix it in here. All right, so let me get, I'm gonna just put this salt, pepper, parsley. I have about no. Wait a minute, you know what? I have the other parsley. I keep another parsley over here because I use it a lot, so I don't have to open up, use the other one so much when I'm making something like big. Parsley. Let me put the light on over here. Let's do red. No, not red. Let's do blue. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to put some garlic. If you hear husband laughing in the background, he's watching Funniest Home Videos. Okay, onion. Did that. I'm going to get a couple of I'm going to put a little bit of breadcrumbs in, not a lot, because I can't have a lot of breadcrumbs. Little breadcrumbs. Water. Obel Spill. I don't know who that is. I don't know who it is, and so there's no reason to answer it. And I'm going to get 2 eggs. Okay. This is how I make my meatloaf, guys. And water. I'm going to get a cup of water. Let me get the eggs. Where are the eggs? Talk amongst yourselves, guys. I'm talking. I don't have my, let me play it over there. I don't have my microphone on. All right. 2 eggs. Eggs. And my hands are clean. I'm just going to rinse them again because I was just in the refrigerator. Oh, wait, let me get the water, guys. Get this mixed up. Yeah, I figured I have a few of these pans and I haven't used them. Or I dirty a bowl and I have this I can do it in. Gotta be nice and moist. Gotta put some more water. Because the more moist it is, the more it will be tender. And I need it very soft and tender. So this is what I'm doing. You smell it. What? What? You're a weird guy. Poopy is a weird puppy, guys. Okay, so this is definitely smaller than I normally make. But I don't want to make too much, you know, too big of a one because, like, I eat really small now, too. And, you know, I don't want it to go to waste. All right, I don't want to be picking at it too much. So, because if you know, I don't want to be playing with it too much because then it gets tough. Chop meat will get tough, guys, if you... Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Then I just make it into a little tube. I'm going to have smashed cauliflower that I bought the other day at Aldi. And Bill's going to have mashed potatoes. Jenny and Bill will have mashed potatoes with gravy. I'm just going to have that. And nice, guys. Look at that. And I'm going to put this double, yeah, this way. See? Perfect amount for me, Bill, and Jen. Perfect. All right. So I'm going to put this on 375 for about 45 minutes. I'll put it on for 45 minutes, then I'll check it and see what the story is with it. If it's done or not or whatever. Okay, so let's get this in the oven. I'll check it. It's nice and moist, guys. If it's moist to the touch, that means it's going to be moist to the mouth. Okay. Here we go. All right, let me just wipe my hands. All right, so the meatloaf's in the oven. I'm going to make some taco meat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the rest of this. But I'm going to see if my son's going to have tacos. If he is, I'm going to add a little bit more to this because he'll eat more than that. So, but right now I have a full one here, so I'm going to wait. I'll just start with this. And that's it. So, wait till that pan gets a little bit hot. Then I have to start cutting up, I have some tomatoes. I'll cut up some tomatoes that need to be used up. Some lettuce. And, that's that. Pretty simple dinner, but I want to do some chat with you. I'll do some chat with you because I'll bring you over to the table. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. All right, guys. So I'm going to put some more taco meat in there because my son is eating this. And that's 2 adults, so. And honestly, Jenny will eat this 2 or 3 days in a row, so it's fine if I have a little bit more. That and this I'll save for another meal. I'll put it in a Ziploc bag. get that moving. All right, so I have this in here now. Start smashing this up. I should get my light. A little bit more. All right, so this is cooking up. I'll let this cook up a little bit. I'm gonna bring you over to this thing is always so crooked. Don't get it. Okay. All right, let's get the I bought some clementines today. Probably bought too many of them, but what are you gonna do? You can't buy a small bag. I'll cut up 2 tomatoes. I gotta sharpen this knife because it's not sharp enough. You're gonna hear him laugh. All right, guys. So I went to the endocrinologist today. That's my sugar doctor. And I was like, why is my sugar so high still? Well, guys, you know, before the surgery, I kind of went rogue, not rogue, but went off a little bit on my insulins and just, I was, you know, so disheveled with everything that was going on with the surgery and just so unfocused. And so I was missing some insulin shots and, you know, just stuff that you don't realize that you missed that was going to affect your bottom line, you know, which for me, it's my sugar levels. So she asked me, you know, are you doing this, are you doing that? And I'm like, no, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. So I was all really stressed out because my sugars have been high, you know, and I haven't been eating any bad carbs, you know. So she says to me, well, you're only taking half the insulin now. So number one, your sugars are high, but you're also only on half the insulin. So you're not taking as much insulin, which is good that your sugars are at the levels that they're at because you're taking less insulin. So she said, don't feel so bad about it because it is pretty good. So I'm like, okay. So I didn't feel so bad about it, but I have to be more consistent with my insulin just until it, you know, I lose some more weight and it comes down a little bit more. The more weight I lose, she said, the more it'll come down. and then hopefully, you know, it'll level off and my pancreas will work without a lot of insulin. So I have to just wait and see and be consistent with the insulin. Now the thing is that with the insulin, you got to be really careful at this level because I'm not eating as much as I used to, and you know, if I'm not having carbs, you got to make sure that you keep your insulin level at a certain amount, because if let's say, you know, my sugar was 320, like the other day, last week it was 250. So I was eating something, so I put in the insulin, and about an hour later, I didn't feel good. I felt really crappy. Like I was having a sugar low. And it went down to 79. So that's what the doctor said, like you have to be really, really vigilant about making sure that you don't over give yourself insulin, because if you give yourself too much insulin, when your body's not calling for that, then you can have a really bad low, you know, and it's dangerous. It's dangerous to have a low. So I just have to be more cautious. But I don't know if you guys watch on television. Well, I'm sure you do. There's those commercials where they show the Libra. Like I used to have like where on my arm the scanners and stuff. Well, the doctor had samples, so she gave it to me. So we hooked it up on myself, and Billy hooked it up really. And I'll show you. It's what we do now is I don't have to stick myself. See? Now I could just scan myself. It's in with my phone, and I could just scan it, and it shows me my glucose levels, which is so much more convenient and so much better than pricking my finger. It's such a pain in the ass. It hurts. My fingers are all swollen. It's just crazy. So we're doing that now. So that's going to manage it better. But so I'm just going to continue what she said. She said just continue with losing the weight and all of that, and that hopefully, you know, it should come down. Like she said, you're already on less insulin, which is good, you know, and hopefully I can go off insulin totally. I'm hoping that I just have to take pills. I'm praying to God that that's what's going to happen. You know, altogether I'd like to get rid of everything. Hopefully another 50 pounds. I mean, I've lost almost 42 pounds, another 45, 50 pounds will do that trick, and I think it will. I think it will. So it was a little disappointing at first, not really disappointing, but I was anxious about it because I was worried about, you know, why my sugar was so high still, you know. But obviously, you know, like today I had a half of a grilled cheese. I had a sweet potato, a half of a sweet potato yesterday. So even though, you know, I'm losing weight and stuff, right now I still have to really do the hardly any carb thing, just until the sugars can come down totally, and then we can figure it out from there. So, you know, that just limits my stuff, because like smush, you know, you can only eat so many mashed things. But like for dinner tonight, I'm gonna have the smashed cauliflower, and like, you know, I'll stick to my my eggs and stuff. And I also bought the low carb bread because I didn't have any low carb bread, so I was using the regular bread, which is so bad for me. Like one slice of bread is like, I don't know, 25, 30 carbs. When you get for 12 carbs, you can have 2 slices of the other bread. And the bread is just as good. It tastes just like normal bread, guys. I'm not even kidding. Just like it. It's a 647 bread. It's so good. And it tastes just like regular bread with carbs in it. So yeah, so if I want to have, you know, like an avocado toast or something like that, then I'll use that bread. So this way I can have a little bit, you know. So yeah, so it's just everything is a process. This whole thing was a process. The whole thing beforehand was a process. The whole thing after, in between, in the middle, and everything is a big process. And now the whole weight loss thing itself is a process. Everything is a freaking process. So that's it. So I got tomatoes here. Oh, I think I have to. I didn't buy the shredded cheese. I'm gonna have to shred some cheese because the shredded cheese is so convenient to buy, but yet it's got more fillers in it and stuff. These earrings always annoy me. But you know, it's a little bit more work to do the other, but not a big deal. So I'm gonna go check the meatloaf. It's cooking about. Alexa, how much left timer? How much time left on the timer?
You have 19 minutes left on
Okay, so I have about 20 minutes left. It's probably gonna cook another 30 minutes anyway. I just put it on for 40, I think 40 or 45 minutes to time it. Yeah, and that's what I'll do. I shut the taco meat off because what I'm gonna do is drain it in a few minutes and put the taco seasoning in there and then let it sit for a couple of minutes. I gotta shred the cheese. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just a tired girl, I guess. All right, let me go check that meatloaf. All right, so I have a head of lettuce here. I haven't touched it, so I'm not sure how good it is. If it's not good, then I bought a bag of romaine today at Walmart. If this can't be salvaged, then I'll just use that. And I don't think it can be salvaged. Sometimes, you know, inside of the head, it's still good, and I'm seeing that. Like I'm seeing that this part is pretty good. Like inside of the, you can get some good, still the good in there. Some of it's still good. It might just be enough. That's all I need, really. The inside is still good. So. Why waste it if I can utilize it, right? And if it's still good, I'm not going to make anybody sick. That's all I need. That's all I need to get by. So guys, I'm feeling so much better. Like, I can't even believe, like, what a difference a couple of weeks makes. You know, this is a lot of lettuce. And 40 pounds lost. Like, I said to you guys, like, I'm so excited. I can literally, you know, things that I couldn't do before. And like I said, I'm not embarrassed. This is all garbage now. I'm not embarrassed to say because I couldn't tie my shoes. I was having trouble putting my own socks on. I would need Jenny to help me or Bill to help me. Who wants to ask the family for that? Who wants to ask the family to help you putting your shoes on? That's very debilitating. It's very, also, what's the word? Debilitating, it's, what's the word I'm trying to use? You know, it makes you feel not good about yourself, you know? You feel like you can't take care of yourself. You're a burden, you know, that kind of stuff. And I know I wasn't, and I'm not to my family, but yeah, it does make you feel that way. So I just feel so much better. And the other day when I actually picked up my leg and I was like, oh, look, Bill, I was able to put my sock on. We were like, you know, a little thing like that, guys, to a person who couldn't do it for themselves for a year is a big, big thing, guys. A big thing. So, I'm very excited about those accomplishments, and I'm just so excited for what's coming next, too, because, you know, another 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds, I don't know, and I have so much energy already, and I've only lost 40 pounds. 42 pounds, guys. Let's not, I don't want to jit me any pounds now. 42 pounds. So, I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what the future's going to hold for me and all of that. Yeah. So, we were up very early this morning. Jenny had to go for blood work and a physical for her her program. So I brought her there at 8:15, and then I drove her to her program. This way she didn't miss anything. And then I had a doctor's appointment at 11, so between that we went to Walmart, we went to ShopRite, and then we, doing all that, and then we came home, put everything away, and I did the grocery haul and all of that. So it's been a busy day, but we've been up early, and tonight we will just watch some shows and eat our dinner. He's off Monday and Tuesdays. Not ideal. We prefer him to be off the weekend, but what are you gonna do? So so we have managed, and we go with it, and that's it. He's off, and that's all we care about. So spend some time together and all of that. So this is mainly done here. The lettuce. I could probably have a taco, but I'm not gonna. I want meatloaf tonight. I'm gonna have meatloaf. And then, like I said, towards the end of the week, I can start having a little more here and there. I actually go to the doctor on the 30th. So, which is is the end of this week, so he'll tell me 100% that I can have solids, which in the time frame, that's the next step. But, I have to wait for him. But I am going to a Halloween party on the 29th, Saturday, me and Jenny and Julie. One of Julie's really close friends who has become like a very close friend of the family, and we're very close with the family now and all that. We're going to her Halloween party, and so we're so excited. Last year we went, Billy and I were bacon and eggs. I was eggs, he was bacon. And so this year he's not going to be there, he's working. So it's just me, Jenny, me and Jenny are going. And I'm going to surprise you, I'm not going to tell you what we're being, but it's really cute outfits, really, really cute. I'll show you when we video it. I'll show it when I put it on. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm making stromboli, and I'm making deviled eggs, and I'm gonna make them like spooky deviled eggs like last year. So I'm very excited. So this is the taco stuff. This is gonna go in the garbage. So I'm not going to cut anything else up like spices or anything. If Frankie wants, he has his own stuff that he puts his stuff on. So if he wants his own spicy stuff, he can have that. If I was eating it, I might cut up a couple of jalapenos. I'm late, I have been craving some spicy, so they say to kind of stay away from it a little bit, not till you know. But it's getting close now to the time where I can have stuff like that. So I'm getting very excited, guys, to to open up my horizon on solid foods again. Can't wait. I'm bored. Well, I'm really fine. I mean, with what I'm eating, I'm fine. I'm satisfied. Like yesterday, I had my first piece of salami, and I had a piece of turkey. So that went down really well. So I'm experimenting with little things, and just a little bit at a time, and seeing that's what the doctor said to do. Of course, I'm not having beef or anything like that. I've been having chicken, but I can only eat the chicken. The chicken only goes down well when it's when it's really pureed. Like I noticed that if I have big pieces of chicken, I mean, it's okay if I chew it really, really well, but chicken, it has to be pureed, and I assume beef will have to be pureed, until next week or whatever. I don't know about beef. That's going to be slowly. When pasta goes down good, I had a little bit of yesterday, a little bit of pasta. That's as long as that's cut small and it has something on it. where it's not dry. That went down fine. Rice is okay a little bit. I had a little rice a couple of weeks ago, well, no, about a week ago, and that seemed to be okay. So it's just a matter of trying little things. Everybody's different. Maybe chicken will agree with Julie and not agree with me. Maybe beef will agree with me and not Julie, you know, so it's everybody's different, you know. So far the tilapia was a little bit rough for me. I don't know why, it was soft. Also, I had that salmon cake that was very, very rough on me. And I think it was because that salmon burger, I think it was too dry. I just think that's what it was. And I experienced some stomach aches with tuna fish. And I think it might have been too much mayo and not light mayo. It was real mayo, you know, original mayo. So I think that might have been the reason. Because when I had chicken salad, even with the regular full fat mayo, that went down fine. That was pureed, so I don't know. I don't know if it's tuna or if it's... All I know is that I better be able to eat tuna because I love tuna. Eggs and tuna, like, is my... I need to have that. I'll survive, guys. But anyway, it's a learning curve. Everything... Whoop! Everything has to be learned, you know, because you're eating like a different way now, you know, and once you get it, like my husband, he had the gastric bypass 24 years ago, and he still is learning. It's amazing, but, you know, you forget how to eat, you forget how, you have to eat slow, you forget, you know, when you're really hungry, you take a bite, and you're like, oh my God, I took too big of a piece, you know, it's very, very, you know, you have to be on it constantly. And let's face it, life isn't perfect. We're not perfect. So it's not a perfect science, guys. And it is just a tool. It is just a tool because you can definitely overeat on this and gain all the way back. You can. You can. And I am not going to, I know I'm not a perfect person. I'm not going to be perfect. But once I feel so much better losing weight already, I'm not going to turn back. I'm not saying I'm not going to gain 5-10 pounds back. Maybe I will, whatever. I'm just saying, like, I feel so much better already, and it's only 40 pounds. So, yep, I'm excited. I'm happy, guys. So let me go throw this out and check that that meatloaf, because I don't want that meatloaf to overcook or get really brown or anything, because then it'll be too tough for me. You know what I mean? Let me go check it out. All right, so I'm gonna drain the grease out of here. And then I'll put the taco seasoning in. They say to leave a little grease. I leave a little bit and then I add some water because you're going to put the taco seasoning in and you want it to have a little juiciness to it. Otherwise it won't be good. So let me... Smells really good, guys. Smells really good. Add this here. I think this is enough for this. Probably about a half a cup. I'll put this on low in a few minutes. The meatloaf's almost done. Alexa, how much time left on the timer?
You have 4 minutes and 10 seconds left on your 45-minute timer.
I always smell my food. I feel like if it smells like it has flavor, it has flavor. That is just me. Oh shoot, I got a drink. I'm not even drinking. I forget that I have to drink, guys. Gotta get something to drink. Alright, this is all ready. I'm going to put this on low in the back there. Just on low. And let me get a drink. So what I'm doing, guys, is I have these that I stick into the 16-ounce bottle. But I don't have a bottle, so I'm going to put it in this. This is a cup I got sugar-free green tea at Dunkin' today. And so I'm putting it in here. I think I can use straws now. The straws they didn't want you to use the straws because it created more gas, but I'm doing good with that, so I'm not worried. All right, I'm gonna take this out. Oh shit, shoot. I gotta put the gravy on. I'm telling you guys, when God gave out arms and legs, he shorted me. He shorted me on my arms and my legs. I don't know what he was thinking that day. He must have been really busy. And I don't know what he was doing, but he didn't give me it all. I literally have about 25 worth of battery left on my thing. Okay, this is brown gravy. You mix 1 cup with it in a pot, and that's what I did. I'm only making 1 packet. You know what? I think I might make 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make 2 because that's really important with this situation here with me. You need to have stuff that's moist, that goes down, not dry, because when it's dry is when it gets stuck. Talk amongst yourselves. Let me go get another packet of gravy. Okay guys, so here the mashed potatoes are done. Very simple. You stick water up to the line, you put some butter and salt and pepper in it, put it in the microwave for 45 seconds, it's done. Listen guys, I'm all for homemade mashed potatoes.
Fresh mashed potatoes?
Rip it. I'm all for homemade mashed potatoes
my dinner.
on the holidays, and sometimes I don't even do that, but anyway. You gotta do what you gotta do to get through the day, okay? So that's what we're having. Oh, stop.
I got cup potatoes.
Stop, you wanted that.
For my dinner when I'm
Brown
home.
gravy, the meatloaf's done. And I gotta start making her tacos now because, you know, how that goes. So I'm gonna put you guys on the charger because I only have a couple of minutes left on this charger, and then I'll show you guys my plate when I get it together. All right, guys, be back. All right, guys, so here is my plate. I got some cauliflower mash, some unsweetened applesauce, and a piece of meatloaf. And yes, that's a pretty big piece of meatloaf. It's just 1 piece, but I don't think I'll be able to eat all that, I'm sure. If not, it'll be probably it'll take me 2 hours to eat that. But that just might be what I do, so I don't know. Anyway, guys, this is my first time having meatloaf since I've had the surgery, so I'm going to take it really easy, and I'll let you guys know how it went and all of that. So this is what's for dinner tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel grow. And don't forget to hit the notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Jenny's having her tacos. Very excited.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. See you on the next video. Bye.